Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Sins here today, bringing some Mw3 Drop Zone. I was actually in this game with a buddy of mine. His name is KDrew. Me and him just recently made a clan together called Alien6 Sniping. So if you all want to check that out, um, our first team touch is about to come out here soon. I think the editor needs like 4 more clips to edit, and then he's done. So I'm kind of pumped up about that. I have my clips in as well, so you'll see my clips in there. The topic I want to talk to y'all about is actually kind of like a common one, I guess would say. But it's kind of like how I got into sniping, like why I got into it, and why do I constantly still do it. Well, as y'all may not know, my very first COD that I ever played was COD 4. So I grew up watching it. How it took place was I didn't really play Call of Duty at all. I watched my brother play. My brother always played Call of Duty. So did my stepdad. So I was like that child that sat there and just watched them do it all the time. So I would watch them play online and stuff like that. And the very first console I ever like watched and played on was PlayStation 3 actually. So I didn't get into 360 until like right when Mw2 pretty much came out. I got into Xbox because my brother, he was overseas. He was in the army at one point in time, and when he came home, he would play on 360 a lot. So he would sit there in the living room and scream at the TV. And I used to be fascinated how he would sit there and snipe. And this is when quickscope became a really big thing, and he learned how to. Well, his way of getting better was making me his dummy. So we would sit there in a private match, and me not knowing how to play the game, I would run him around with the freaking default Barrett while he sat there and just shot me up and quickscope me all the time. And that's why I'm so good with the Barrett now on Mw2, because I grew up using it so much. So like I can use it without sleight of hand and with it. So I'm really good with the Barrett. So as you see my gameplays with the Barrett, I'm really like OP with the thing. So later on, I want to get my very first 360 for myself, and I wound up playing Mw3. So this is the first time I ever got my own Xbox Live account and everything with it, because my father, who I live with now, bought me my own account and also bought me Mw3 game and also an Mw3 version of 360. So that's why I play on now. I still actually have it to this day, play with the same controllers and all types of crap. So now that I had it, I thought, well, I'm gonna learn how to quickscope and learn to beat my brother for pretty much payback for all those years he sat there and yelled at me and like he laughed at me for freaking losing to him, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing as like a freaking 12-year-old to up. Compared to now where you have like little 7-year-olds running around on Xbox, like, cursing and all types of weird crap. But, so, I sat there and grinded, learned how to snipe, like, constantly. I'll sit there in 1v1s and stuff like that. And then finally, I learned how to, I actually beat my brother one day. And, so, like, that was, like, complete. I was like, okay, I'm done with sniping. So, for the longest time, I stopped sniping. And then, I started watching FaZe for the first time, which was kind of cool because I sat there and watched them, and I watched all their Mw2 clips like ill cams and all that stuff. So I decided, well, I'm gonna start playing Mw2 now. So I got back on my old PlayStation 3, which I found like lying around my closet. So for the longest time, I played PlayStation 3 under like the name, what was it, Jose Hydro. I don't know why it was that. It was weird because like some kids thought I was really good at sniping, so they said, can you be a part of our clan? So on there, you can't change your name, so you had to pick a new account. So I had like 3 accounts for like the longest time, and I don't know why, but I did. So I sat there and played. Well, the thing about me is, before I even knew FaZe was even a clan, I thought the word FaZe was cool. And unfortunately for me, I made a new gamer tag, and it was FaZe Hydro, and ironically I spelled it the same as FaZe does. So the longest time everyone thought I was a fanboy. Technically I was, but I didn't realize it. That's the bad thing about me, because I didn't know FaZe was actually a thing or a clan or anything like that. So for the longest time I just sat there, I was a sniper ironically and stuff like that. So I repped the name FaZe Hydro for the long time. And for a long time I got crap for it, and I didn't know why. And then finally I changed it. But that's when I started starting to start hitting clips and stuff. I didn't even know what a clip was until someone pointed out that, I was sitting in a game one time, and this editor saw me, and I was starting. I guess I was hitting clips without me even realizing it. And he said, "Dude, can I edit your clips?" And I was like, "What was that?" Well, he wanted to tell me what quad feeds and 5-man on-screens were and everything like that. So he made my very first montage. In which case, he used that to get himself known. And to this day, I don't know what happened to him. He disappeared on me. But my very first montage he ever made for me, my very first legit one was, I think he deleted it with the whole entire YouTube account. So I was always like, I was bummed out. I wanted to find it for you guys to watch. Because it wasn't actually that bad, because like my closer was like a 6 on Mw3. And that's pretty much it about that. So I was kind of bummed out because I couldn't find it. All that good stuff. So I think the kid's name was Dylan, and he was a really cool guy. I remember back then I thought the triples were like the shit, and then everyone's hitting all these other clips, so I decided to go for him, and I actually hit him. It was kind of cool because I was young and I didn't know what the hell I was doing at all. So, and then in the background of this game, the reason why I used this game, it was really slow paced at the beginning, as y'all saw, but I just like my accuracy in it. I think it's just overall just was a good game. I got like the dirtiest turn on in this game. But other than that, that's my commentary for today. I'm gonna learn how to get better at it, and y'all will just kind of help me out on that. I played Mw3 today, but tomorrow I'm gonna bring you some Advanced Warfare for you guys because I grinded it out today. So I'll talk to y'all later. We'll be playing this song in the background for y'all to watch. Hope y'all like it. Talk to y'all later. Sins out.
Now and then I think of when we were together.